Welcome my peeps, my peoples. Please like, comment, subscribe, share the video. It'd be greatly appreciated from the bottom of my heart, my peeps, my peoples. Peep Squad is in the building, baby. We going to the top, to the top. We're going to bring others with us. So please become a part of Notification Squad, Peep Squad, and hit that notification bell. Know each and every time I drop a video. So let's get into it. Let's talk about Cynthia Bailey and her fiance, Mike Hill, getting ready for season 12 of Real Housewives of Atlanta. Mike Hill recently did an interview, and baby, he was opening up the doors and he was telling us how he feels about Real Housewives of Atlanta, what he thinks about Nene Leakes, Kenya Moore situation, and actually Cynthia being 50 Cynthia. So he's out here running his mouth, telling the business, and also letting us know that Noelle is actually living with him at this time and point because she dropped out of college and now she wants to be a photographer. She wants to be an actress, and she's working on YouTube too as well, and she's about to make her money out here in these streets, and she really wants to get into the acting situation. So that's one of the reasons why she's living with Mike Hill, and plus he has a lot of space, and his two daughters are there too as well. And she's not living with her father, but her father lives out there in California too as well. Leon from 5 Heartbeats, baby. So let's get into it. So this is a little bit of things about Mike Hill. Mike Hill's in the building, baby. He seems like he's a really good guy. He seems like he's a really nice guy. So let's get into it. He said he grew up in North Carolina, and basically, you know, he likes Cynthia. He really likes the castmates too as well. And he said there's been some rumors spreaded about him that he was actually living with a woman and had a roommate, and actually that was a lie. Somebody went to Cynthia Bailey's IG and went to one of the housewives cast members and went to them and tried to tell them that Mike Hill was actually cheating on Cynthia and he was living with a woman. But come to find out, that was all a lie, and Cynthia Bailey did not fall for all the shenanigans that people were trying to, you know, pull and maneuver over Cynthia Ice to try to break up Mike Hill and Cynthia Bailey. He also said he wrote 5 books. He has received 2 Emmys, but this is back when he was in his teens, baby. And also he said he used to be a bad husband. He used to be a bad guy. You know what I'm saying? That he used to cheat on his wives because he's been married previously twice, and now Cynthia Bailey will be his 3rd time getting married. So I guess 3rd time is a charm. And he said basically he's matured now. He knows what to be and what not to be. Now he knows how to be a good man, a good husband, because back in the day, baby, he wasn't at all. And he said he went through a whole lot of different situations when he was growing up. He watched his mother be abused. His stepfather cheated on his mother and abused his mother too as well. And then also his father was in jail. His father was actually a hitman, and he was going around killing people, and he was in jail for about 9 years. And I was like, he was in jail for murder for hire. I was like, oh shit, Mike Hill, you got mad shit going on. I was like, Mike Hill's out here a G. We thinking he's all soft and he ain't bout it. His father is a hire murderer. Like, oh, he's like Ice Pick. What's going on with this situation? And also he lost his best friend at a young age. So he said he has a lot of trials and tribulation he has went through, and basically has made him a better person. He came from the bottom, but baby, now he's at the top, and he's here to win. He's here to stay, and he's doing a damn thing. And he says he knows Claudia Jordan. He's good friends with Claudia Jordan, and actually he's friends with her, and he met her before he met Cynthia Bailey. Also, he says he's actually really good friends with Leon, which is Cynthia Bailey's daughter's father, Noelle. So he's all good with that situation. And he said he actually known Leon before he known Cynthia Bailey because they worked on shows together. He produced shows, he writes shows. So him and Leon really have a good relationship. So I see why Leon is actually letting his daughter Noelle actually stay at Mike Hill's house, because I'm really not a fan of that type of situation. But if the mother and the father agree, and Noelle, she's a grown adult, she's a grown woman, she can speak for herself, and she can tell us if anything happened to her. But usually, you know how I feel about that situation. So, and on top of that, he's been really trying to start his own business. And he also wants to start a business with Cynthia Bailey, another Peter Thomas. But actually, he wants to own 3 homes, one in LA, one in New York, one in Atlanta, that they own together so they can be bi-coastal. They can meet in between. He wants to support her and do everything he can for her too as well. And he wants to grow with her. And actually, you know, Mike Hill and Cynthia Bailey actually was offered to produce a show, and it's called Development Dating Show. So they're going to be development a dating show by STS is shooting the pilot. And basically he says Cynthia Bailey supports him with everything. She has his back. She's always encouraging him. She's always there. And he said he really loves her and he likes that too as well. And that's why he goes so hard for Cynthia Bailey and support her too as well. And also, he said he's going to be marrying Cynthia at the end of 2020. I was like, go ahead, baby. We gonna see what's good. And also, I was like, damn, he wants to do business with Cynthia. I know Cynthia's like, let me slow my roll. I already did this with Peter, and we already know Peter business just went under. So, but I wish Peter good luck. But so he also says that he likes Kenya Moore, and they brought up Kenya Moore relationship with actually, Marc Daly. And he said Marc Daly's a good guy. He hosts a show with Marc Daly. They worked well, really good. But he also said that after the altercation that Kenya Moore was in with Marc Daly, that him, Nene Leakes, Greg, and Kandi Burruss and Todd and I think Marlo, he said too as well, they all went out to dinner and they talked about the situation, what went down. And he believes Marc Daly's a good guy, but it's too much pressure. Then on top of that, he says none of the house husbands get paid, none of the males on the show get paid. So basically he's just doing everything that he can to support Cynthia and be there for her, because it's her dream to continue to be on Real Housewives of Atlanta, and she's branding herself. And so he's just going to support her and be there for her so she can get her bag and she can keep branding herself too as well and sell whatever she needs to sell. And he also mentioned that he met Cynthia on the Steve Harvey dating show. A lot of people have disproven this and said Cynthia and, Mike Hill met before Steve Harvey dating show. But, they capitalized off of it. And since they're actually getting married, they're still in a relationship together, that, now they're getting a show about it. A dating show. And it's called Development Dating Show. And so, they making that money, baby. Steve Harvey was supposed to be supporting the show with his production company, but his production company crashed, and so they went to STS, and basically they're going to be shooting a pilot. Him and Cynthia Bailey are shooting more TV shows too as well. And he said he's going to support Cynthia Bailey to the end, baby. She is his life support and he's her life support, and they're going to be together forever and ever unless the money runs out. I don't know. I'm just joking with y'all. So that's basically about it with the situation. And also, he believes Kenya Moore is a really nice person. She's a good person. But, sometimes you go through them trials and tribulation. Also, Mike Hill also announced that him and Cynthia, you're going to see them have some arguments, some fights. And then on top of that, they also are in counseling together too as well. They're getting help. Cynthia Bailey family loves him. And Mark Hill's family loves Cynthia Bailey too as well. And the family support their relationship. So they're really happy with that. And also Mike Hill said he'll do whatever he got to do to sacrifice whatever he needs to help his boo, to help Cynthia Bailey. He's going to be there to support her and have her back. And he also says Cynthia Bailey had nothing to do with Kenya Moore showing up at the wine tasting and, not informing Nene Leakes and trying to be shady about it with Kandi Burruss. That didn't happen. And what we saw is not actually what really went down, even though we heard them mic'd up and we was actually hearing what was going on. He said that's not true. That's not how it went down, but it looks that way. But he said actually Cynthia Bailey and Nene Leakes are good girlfriends now. They are friends. They're filming together, and basically Cynthia Bailey is a classy, beautiful woman, and they're going to be doing a lot of filming and a lot of more projects together, baby. I was like, what's going on? I was like, it sounds good. So we're going to see what happens with this situation. He also says that Portia Williams and Dennis McKinley are doing really well together. Like they really had a good time, and he communicates with the guys, and none of the guys get paid. So basically they're all being on the show with their wives or their girlfriends to support them and have their back too as well. And he said maybe it was difficult for Marc Daly to actually do this because he has a lot of business going on, and then filming for free, and then just having the cameras invade his life is too much. Mike Hill said he's been on TV. He's on Fox News. He's on this. He's on Fox Sports. He's whatever. He's been on TV. He loves TV. He loves the camera. He knows how the cameras are in your business. But he said he ain't never experienced some shit like Real Housewives of Atlanta fans and Bravo TV. He said they come get you. He was like, when you talking about invasion of privacy, it ain't nothing like the Cardi B album. And he actually said he likes Cardi B too as well. And he does not support Donald Trump at all. He's not here for Donald Trump. He don't got Donald Trump's back at all. I was like, you go ahead, go baby. Peace him out. Much love to my peeps and my people. You guys tell me what you think. Peace him out. One love.